we study the chemistry of benzene, it'll be important for you to know the names that we use to refer to the various substituted benzene forms. In this video, we'll talk you through some of the naming of benzene compounds. To start with, many of the names are predictable. So shown in Part A, we have names that follow the format substituent plus benzene. So bromobenzene, chlorobenzene, nitrobenzene, nothing unusual about this. As a bit of practice, please consider the following. Predict the name for the following compound. As you might expect, the name of this compound is isopropylbenzene. There are other monosubstituted benzene compounds who have names that are considered, in a sense, trivial. However, they are accepted by IUPAC, and you need to know them. So these names must be memorized. Some common examples are toluene, phenol, aniline, anisole, benzaldehyde, benzoic acid. Make sure you know the names of all of these compounds. Of course, it's possible to have disubstituted and trisubstituted benzene compounds. Here are some examples of disubstituted dibromo compounds. It follows a typical pattern. You use a number to indicate where the substituent is. If there are two substituents, therefore disubstituted, you can refer to the relative position using the prefixes ortho, meta, and para. Ortho being 1, 2, meta being 1, 3, and para being 1, 4. Please consider the names for the following compounds. In the first example, we have 1-chloro-3-iodobenzene. In the second example, we have 1-bromo-3-nitrobenzene. And in the third example, we have 1-chloro-4-ethylbenzene. Now, there's no particular reason why on the benzene ring, any one of these substituents would be number 1. Therefore, we designate the number 1 according to the alphabet. So we list chloro before iodo, bromo before nitro, and chloro before ethyl. And therefore, the first substituent that's mentioned will have the number 1. We can also indicate the relative position of these substituents using the ortho, meta, para prefixes. So in the first example, this would be meta-chloroiodobenzene, then meta-bromo-nitrobenzene, and then finally para-chloroethylbenzene. Some very interesting compounds have a built-in name that correspond to the two substituents that are in the benzene. So for instance, if we want to refer to the first compound in the upper left-hand corner, the CH3 on a benzene ring is referred to as toluene. Therefore, the name of this compound would be 2-bromo-toluene. Therefore, it would be incorrect to refer to this compound as 1-bromo-2-methyl-benzene. It's important to refer to the proper so-called trivial name of the methylbenzene. Other interesting examples is that there's one name to refer to both substituents present in the benzene. So we have orthotoluidine, we have metaxylene, and paracresol. Please consider the names of these compounds. In the first example, we have meta-isopropyl benzaldehyde. So it's important to recognize that in a sense the main substituent here is the benzaldehyde, and we refer to where the isopropyl group is in reference to that. The second compound, orthobromobenzoic acid. The third compound, para-nitroanisole. Now don't worry about the fact that you might be given two substituents where both of them have a proper trivial name. We're not going to look at complex examples. Rather, I just want you to know some typical examples of how we go about naming benzene compounds. I hope you have found this video to be of help and will assist you in working with benzene compounds throughout the next couple of weeks.